Amazon, once again, has updated its search algorithm. So you may be aware that they have removed the 5, this is in Seller Central, the 5 available search term fields in Seller Central, leaving only 1 now. So before there were 5 where you could have your search terms. They've taken away 4 of them. Now there's just 1, all right? They've also, because of that, clamped down further on the use of this 250 byte limit. It's not characters, which is like letters and numbers. It's not that. It's bytes, which now, by the way, includes spaces. That's another little tidbit for you that you may not be aware of. So a byte includes a space. That's a piece of the Amazon SEO real estate that now matters. Okay. So they've removed that. So that sucks. So how is an Aussie online entrepreneur supposed to get a competitive advantage now on Amazon? Well, now we get to use something called image metadata. Image metadata. And we have seen, I'm going to say, fairly extraordinary results just from what I am going to show you, all right? So what metadata is, it's, if you've ever been to Google and done a Google search and noticed that sometimes images show up in that Google search, and indeed you can search on Google for images, the reason that those images get indexed and show up where they do is because of something called metadata that somebody has added to those images to let people know, well, search engines specifically, know what they are. Now, they're used a lot, or metadata, meta information is used a lot for things like blind people, for instance, have to rely on metadata to know what images are, because the software they use to browse the internet also reads off the metadata on the images. So it will say to them, here is an image of a man on a bicycle with a cat on his head, whatever, I don't know. Imagine that. That's quite a cool image, actually, just thinking about that. So they use it for that, and it's also used for a lot of other purposes as well, to work out where images have been taken, so latitude and longitude of images, for instance, that gets used for that sort of thing too. Now, traditionally, Amazon has stripped out any metadata that we have put into our images. Amazon has cleaned it out, including things like the file name of the image. If you caught, like, if people used to teach, people who never test anything, used to teach that you could put in to call your images best vegetable peeler .jpg, for instance, and they used to say Amazon would index that, and that was all bullshit. Amazon never indexed that. Amazon stripped all that out, including all the other meta information, all right? However, they have now started indexing meta information. It's a very recent thing, happened about 6 weeks ago. We've been using it and testing it and have some good results with it. And so I want to show you tonight and give you tonight a brand new tool, which is my own personal tool that I use to add metadata to your images. So you can use it and add the metadata to your images too. And this is my software that I had coded. I paid for it, and I'm going to give it you because, you know, because I want you to succeed. I want you to win. And I'd love to see you kicking ass on Amazon. So let me show you the results, and then I'm going to show you how to do it. So here is a product, and we took that. I mean, it says overnight. It took, I'm going to say, 30-ish hours, something like that, for that to happen. But the results speak for themselves. We took it from posse number 19. So I'm talking about, again, pause for a second, Neil. We took it from on the search engine results page, which is what you get shown on Amazon. We took a product, or that product, from position number 19. Let's go over to our good friend Amazon. Let's do a search for cat on head. Just because, you know, why not? And wouldn't you imagine, look at that, 215 reviews. So people with bunny ears like that, that must be selling quite a lot. I mean, that's just incredible. Anyway, this is the search engine results page. It's what you get when you do a search, all right? We took it from posi number 19 in 30 hours without changing anything at all, from posi 19 to posi number 5. So from position 19, which is like way down here, to all the way up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, to here. So well within scrolling search to get found, really, really easy. So pretty bloody spectacular. And what the direct result of that was, 7 extra sales per day. 7 extra sales per day. And that product is just over 16 quid. It's a product in the UK. 16 quid, all right? So do the math. It made a lot of money, and it took 5 minutes to do. So with that little bit of preamble, let me show you the piece of kit. Now, first thing to notice is, I'm going to share that to all. I'm going to put it in the chat for you. If you're watching this, you're going to have to get somebody in the group to give you that link, all right? So you'll have to be nice to somebody. Don't ask me. Ask somebody else in the group, and they'll give you the link if you ask them nicely. And they're on the call, of course. So first thing to notice is that that does not have a normal URL. I told you it's a piece of my own software, so you're looking at the IP address of the server, which is based on Amazon, where this particular piece of software is hosted, all right? So it looks, there's no whiz-bang things. It hasn't got a nice, sexy, what's called a front end. It's just very, very utilitarian, just does exactly what we need it to do, all right? So when you go there, you will get to a page. Let me just sign out so you can show us. And you'll have to come, and what you want to do is go to where it says new image. Oops, go to sign in, sorry, and sign up, and you'll sign up for an account on this. And that's why I don't want this out anywhere else. I don't want anybody else using it. So you can sign in. It's my own software. I pay all of the hosting fees. I pay all of that because I use it so much. Don't worry, I'll just pay that for you. It's all good in the hood. And then we can upload a new image. I'll show you how it works. Let me just go and find an image. Let's go and find some random image to upload. What have we got on my desktop that's not rude or anything like that? That'll do. What's that? It's funny when you have to purposely look for non-rude images. Ooh, that'll do. Not that I've got heaps on my desktop or anything like that, of course. You understand. There we go. All right, so you'll end up with something like this, and that picture of me right there, and then you want to go to edit metadata, and you'll come to this screen, so you can update the metadata on the image now, okay? Now, this stuff here, the EXIF data, is so far not important. I don't know if it will become important. I put it on, or I got the guy who programmed this for me to put it on there just in case it ever becomes important. But so far, it's of no consequence whatsoever, all right? So I'm going to say ignore. So far, nothing happens, all right? This is what you need, XMP data or XMP tags, henceforth known as metadata. Now, pretty easy. Title, creator, description, city, blah, 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 blah. What we want is title. Let's use our one here. I'm going to show you how to do this. So you want to use the same, it's easiest, let me preface it that way, it's easiest to use the same information that you are using in the back of Seller Central and simply replicating it on your images to get them to rank more for you on Amazon. All right, that is the easiest thing to do, and I would definitely start with that. So take your title, for instance, and you can use that as your title. Dead easy. And you can take your products and you can add that in. So I'm just copying and pasting all in there. Dead easy for you. Description, let's just scroll down and grab our description. Here it is. And then we just add our description in, all right? Dead easy. Ditto, ditto, ditto. Search terms, keywords, competitors, brands. So let me just go for that again. I rushed that. Search terms, keywords, competitors, brands that you want to try and rank for, and any kind of left of field search terms you want to rank for, okay? That's kind of how I do it. Put it all in there, update it, and then it will add that information to your image for you, and then you can download it, and you've then got your image all ready to be uploaded into Amazon, and it will do awesome things for you, all right? It will do awesome things for you. So, yeah, and again, this piece of software, I mean, it just looks like rat shit. It's just really non-sexy, doesn't have a nice sexy front on it or anything like that, but it does what it says on the tin. It will do your SEO wonders. It will do your SEO absolutely wonders, and I can't stress enough how important this is. So here's what you would do. If you've already got your images on Amazon, redo them with this metadata I've just shown you. So just get your images and just re-put them onto Amazon, but put the data onto them like I've just shown you. So if you've already listed. If you haven't listed yet, then clearly you just add this metadata and then you upload them into Amazon, and that's how you would do it, all right? And it is a very, very cool piece of kit. I've shown you already just how important this is and what a flipping unbelievable difference it's made for zero money. I mean, it's free. It's free. And the best thing is, nobody else is doing this. Nobody else is doing this because have any of you heard Amazon tell you that they're now indexing metadata? Of course not, because Amazon doesn't tell us that sort of stuff. We just have to figure it out for ourselves. And this has been figured out for you. Just like those other hacks I've shown you, it's all laid out for you. Hey, thanks so much for watching that video, and I hope that you got some massive value from it. Before you go, do you live in Australia? If you do, this is for you. Would you like to learn how to sell things on Amazon here in Australia? Would you like to know what sells really, really well and what sells for the maximum amount of profit? Would you like to know where you can source those products from, whether that be in China or here in Australia, and how to source them so you pay bottom dollar and get maximum value for what you're doing? If you do, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and you'll learn that and much more. It's the exact same information that people like Jeff from New South Wales I've used to make $45,000 a month on Amazon, that Sue, who's from the sunny coast, has used to purchase herself a brand spankly BMW every single year as a result of her e-commerce business, and the lovely Kate from Bowral in New South Wales has used to make $32,000 a year on, a month, not a year, a month on Amazon, and indeed Anthony, who makes $15,000 a month on Amazon, selling, as he puts it, odds and sods. If you'd like to learn the exact same information that they use to maximize their profits for their Amazon businesses, subscribe to this video, like my channel, post below if you want me to teach you something. Okay, I'm out of here. Speak to you soon. Bye. Subscribe. Do it now.